Hello, I'm Nintendoiz, and welcome to Let's Play Zero Time Dilemma, the finale of the Zero Escape series. Now, I hate having to do this immediately, but I'm gonna have to pull out the old spoiler warning right at the beginning, because, unlike the previous game, where some of the spoilers from the previous game come in kind of slowly, this one just hits you off the bat. So, if you have any interest in playing this game spoiler-free, or just experiencing it, I'd say go stop and either play the first two games first, or watch my Let's Plays of the first two games. Because otherwise you're going to get spoiled on them very quickly. Anyway, let's get started and just jump right into it, because there are quite a few changes in this game compared to the other two. So let's just see what the hubbub's all about. What happened after all that stuff in Virtue's Last Reward? We're in a Disney Channel original movie. Oh my god. 2028.
Who would do this?
This will happen in 3 years, guys.
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one.
Who's Orb Boy?
A mistake.
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Is that
guess.
Sigma?
That helmet can't come off.
Is that Phi?
So creepy.
They're
I don't
here
want it near me.
in the present,
Where the hell did
I
this
think.
thing come from?
Meanwhile... Oh, thought they're gonna...
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here? Impossible.
Is that
This is the
Junpei?
confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
Star-studded
master
cast
was right
already.
there.
Also, who are these
That kid
two?
locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
Why are they assuming the kid? Well, never mind. Weird things have happened in these games.
It wasn't me.
It talks.
What's bro's problem? Oh. Staring contest. Oh.
Don't you think there are moments when a single snail can make a
I'm gonna have to turn down the music.
Make go extinct.
What are you
Snails.
going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you can determine that.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With a fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that.
Ooh. Flip a coin. Oh.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the
Yo, we got the old music.
Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
You think
What's that face Junpei's making?
all of you.
And we're
Yeah,
wrong.
we've completely left the visual novel style, as you can see.
At least 6 of you dead.
We're full 3D
Let's go
now.
with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. And the odds for each are the same.
Then
That-
we should vote.
That is
Wait!
true.
I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision.
Carlos.
Final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
I
The whole fate of the world rides on this. Except, like, kind of actually, according to this guy.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world
More snails.
rests on your decision.
Let's see, is it heads or snails? Okay, well, that joke doesn't really work. Time to decide. Oh, man. What will the coin be? This is super important, guys. 50-50 chance. Well, if we look at the screen, we see that Carlos is blue right now, so I think the obvious answer is it's blue.
It's blue.
It's brown. Oh. We did it.
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What
What
if?
does it matter?
Yeah, we won.
Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make
Chillax,
a deal?
Sigma.
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep.
Okay, good night.
Sleep.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened there.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Nighty night. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
I know. You're...
They're who? I guess we're not gonna find out. Hey, we're outside. Guess they did keep to their word, huh?
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
It's probably nothing.
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. Just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Does any of this really matter?
We all forget what happened?
We got out. We won the game.
hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Well, that was easy. This has been Let's Play Zero Time Dilemma. It's a pretty short game, but, you know, it's nice to see some of the old characters again. Okay, yeah, it's not actually the end. To be honest, I did not expect that. Because what you're supposed to, like, expect to happen is that you get it wrong and then the rest of the game happens, but I didn't realize you could just get it right on your first try. Okay, no, get that out of here. Yeah, we won the game, I guess. Hooray! Awesome. Now it's time to choose fate you'll follow first. Okay. So... gotta do that again, I guess. We'll get to this stuff later. Ignore it. So... yeah, we won our first try. So now let's lose so we can actually play the game. Well, let's go for red this time, I guess. This kind of threw off my groove a bit. Because I didn't expect to get... I didn't expect to win. Here's what was supposed to happen.
See? Told you it was blue.
Shut up, Junpei.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Fun part 3D is now we just get
Hurry and get this over with then.
get these shots of people just staring straight forward.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened
Forget? But why?
there. There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything. Pleasant dreams.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, wait, I said that last time. Part of me kind of wants to, like, start this video over until, like, I actually... So I don't win on my first try. But honestly, I think it's kind of funnier if it does happen like this. Here we get a preview of what we'll see later in the game. You guys excited? Doggy. Oh, man. Zero Time Dilemma.
Carlos! Carlos!
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No
What
need
is
to take
Eric's
it all
problem?
out of
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Yeah, it could have ejector needles, or there's a bomb in your stomach,
That's what it was
or
called a year ago.
a year ago.
Junpei.
Oh, so it's been a year since 999 here, huh?
How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story.
Oh boy, here we go.
Years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day.
Yeah, if you guys thought the Saw similarities were a bit
Why did you come this way today?
like were a bit too obvious before, now we're getting to like
There was a snake.
this is just a Saw game.
Her body was discovered a few hours later.
And you'll see what I mean later on too.
They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply not fair.
Because we're getting a lot more Zero here than we have in.
What the hell is all this nonsense?
I mean, I guess we did have Zero as a third
All of you,
popping up a lot, but like
just fate carried you along to this moment.
this is very
Only to
Jigsaw.
find yourselves in this bomb shelter, 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is
Huh.
divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos.
Carlos.
Is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are
Q?
in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team.
Is that the kid's name?
As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate.
Ah, it's the injectors again.
And immediate erasure memories will be administered.
Oh.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has.
What in the Groundhog Day?
A watch.
Or not exactly, but
Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take
what?
you
No,
up
number
to
9 door?
Still another way up. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies.
Oh. That's what they mean.
In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the next door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds.
Because of
Once
course.
time passes, it will automatically close. And never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
Oh boy.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes.
Oh boy.
The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin. This is the decision game. A game
The what? Not a nonary game.
of the human race hang in the balance.
What's this guy's deal? Decision game, huh? Well, there's that. Hold on. Can I... Do I have to go to the main menu for this? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna change the settings real quick. This music is too dang loud. Okay. Back to it. So now we can go over this stuff. So we've got all these different story fragments here that we can do. We can go through these in any order we want for any team. So let's stick with Carlos. Yeah. This is a short one, but it's important. Oh, look at all these rooms. Think of all the puzzles we can do in here. The panty room? What the?
So this is the last room.
Yes. We've checked everywhere we could.
Oh, we got gambling. A nice shot of the fan. Very important. Map of Ward C.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way
Sorry.
to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
Hold on a minute.
So that means
Okay,
he's
no, I
actually
can't
willing to
go
kill
back to
off
the
the
menu
whole
again.
team?
Because the music's
Yeah.
still loud.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
If only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
Make it a three-way tie. And no one would have to die?
How do we make sure they know to do it?
That's the trouble there. Bang, bang.
Hey, Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
Hayner, Pence, Olette.
It's not working.
Damn it.
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Ooh. Right out of the bat.
Morphogenetic field?
Right out of the bat.
Let the game end where I treat 2.
Oh, god
What's
dang
this
it.
supposed to mean?
This
Game
again.
will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out...
This is an anagram of
If it's
something.
like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
You know how this
Some
goes.
treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
A Tamate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
How oddly specific.
What's that? Looks like there's a keyboard.
And relevant.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Or maybe
Wait.
Zero Time Dilemma
Really
itself.
think Zero did
If we enter the
something
code, it'll
bad?
close the
Here.
game. Oh no!
Seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Well, so much for that.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
That's a good idea.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
No.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. We don't know why all these guys are here. Who is Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped
I mean,
to my wrist before.
Junpei does know Zero.
Akane and I were trapped somewhere.
Zero's a lot closer than you think.
Back then was named Zero.
but I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's
You
gotta
sure
be
about
connected.
that?
Just, please, believe me.
She's right.
Surely Akane wouldn't make the decision game for some weird reason.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right?
I mean, it's not like she...
Decision game or whatever.
Never mind.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
She's been involved with the other
know
two, but
something,
I don't know
Akane?
about this one.
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was,
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Aha!
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those
It's
affected are
unprecedented.
sensing it's coming.
reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda. What's your relationship? Let's hear the hot gossip about you
Kane
two.
Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
How do you know
Told you
this?
that. Sigma. You
Oh.
mentioned it back in DCOM.
Why
You all
would
lived in
Sigma
close
tell
quarters
you
in that
that?
facility For 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we
Yeah, it
didn't.
turns out this is the process for
We did
being
this on
cast
our
in a
own.
Disney Channel original
Wait,
movie.
you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other? At
Everyone
DCOM?
that's been in a DCOM has to go
Wasn't a
through this whole thing.
coincidence.
It's true.
It was inevitable.
What do you mean by
You
that?
subject yourself to this circus.
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Jesus.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
At least learn a bit more about Carlos, I guess. We already know a lot about Junpei and Akane.
Do you hear something?
Over there.
Doggy!
Where did you come from?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
Yeah,
So he came from another ward then.
kinda would.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
Yeah, just
No,
shrink
there's no
down.
way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Jesus,
Oh,
Junpei.
well, let's cut off Junpei's arm.
Yay!
Fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
Puppy, puppy,
But why
puppy.
the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work.
What
We can
medicine
use it.
would Gab have on him?
Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Okie dokie. Smart thinking, Carlos.
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too?
Yeah.
Maybe
Have a
next
nice
time he
meal.
comes back, he'll be a hot dog.
What's Junpei's problem? Ju-
5 minutes left.
What happened to him the past year?
Gab's not come back.
What's wrong with him?
Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit,
I know.
hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The
The
what?
Gab
The
letter?
message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Correct.
Yeah. So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting. If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Grand Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just
That's a
end
toughie.
up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
Time to decide. We've been going a bit long, but this is the first part. We kind of have to get through the beginning slog. No, it's not a slog, but you know. So we're gonna end it off here on this wonderful cliffhanger. Hope you all enjoyed this first part of the Let's Play. Excited to get to the rest of it. I know you guys are gonna love it if you've enjoyed the other 2 parts. This game goes places. So, that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.